This video is brought to you by DESTROYER1320.com and the all-new neutral strap cover. Looking to protect your Mopar and have a peace of mind when it's parked? Don't leave your car unprotected. Visit DESTROYER1320.com to get yours now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tuesday edition of Destroyer 1320 Live. We have a great show for you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start out like I always do. Thank you so much to my members. You guys make this thing go round. Huge support to the channel. So appreciate you. And check this out. Euro Auto enthusiast. Euro Auto, I'm wearing your gear, man. Thank you for handing me that gear. Appreciate it, man. So thank you to the members. Sublime GT500, Mustang Mike 256, Dan IT Guy's Wife, Silverback 69, Forshaken, Television Studios, TK's Garage, Big Chief 60, 815 LSX Swaps, E-Vapors Tesla Racing Channel, ZTRD, Catfish, Carl, my dad, Polar Bear, Ed's Garage, Matty SRT, Scavenger 1320, Mama San, and Narcoleptic Customs. Appreciate you guys supporting us so much. Huge. And so it was interesting. I met the guy that's coming on here in a minute out in Texas, and he happens to be a fellow 1320 owner. So it's really cool to have him on the show and get a chance to talk to him about the Challenger 1320. Something I don't get to talk to a lot about on here. I know there were a lot of people in some of the Facebook groups and stuff that I've gotten to know that definitely would be interested in checking this guy's channel out as well. He's got some great stuff. His name is Toro704. And if you don't know who he is, here is a quick look at what you can expect when you head over there and smack that sub button. Toro704, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for coming on Destroyer 1320 Live. What's up, man? What you been up to?
What's going on, you guys, man? I appreciate you for having me on the show, man. That's huge for me. That is huge, but you know, I'm out here living life.
This is just a little show, man. This ain't nothing.
No, man.
We just come out and have some fun.
Oh, for sure. We are about to have a little fun, man. And it's always nice to talk with somebody who has a 1320 where I'm not sitting there trying to explain it to the next guy. And then, you know, obviously you're going to understand it a little bit more than most, man. So I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Excited. And there's a lot of people excited too, man. Check this out. We got Dudes with Wrenches in here. We got 5 to the 10. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. 615 Customs. Mr. E-Vapors himself.
We were just talking about you, man.
We were just, his ears were ringing or something, man. We hear there might be something going down between you and him coming up. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying. Oh, check this out. Jen and Rails in the house.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate you coming.
That's crazy, man. Famous.
They are great people. If you haven't checked them out, everybody needs to go check them out. My wife was watching them all freaking day, man. Oh, look at this. Oh, smack. I'm about to beat both y'all. What?
Oh, man.
You don't know what I've been doing? Nobody knows what's been happening to this car over here. Nobody knows.
Man.
Oh, that's a secret. No. So, hey, man, I'm going to give you center stage. Kind of give everybody a little bit of a little bit about you and how you got into YouTube. What can they look forward to hitting the channel? I know you got some big things coming up here for everybody who's in the YouTube game. So I'm going to pop you center stage. Make sure you're nice and loud and let everybody know what you got going on, man.
All right, you guys. If you don't know, my channel is Toro_704. And it's a funny story. I actually started YouTube with a friend telling me, hey, you already record all this car stuff and you do all this different things with the cars that you've had in the past. Why don't you just start recording? And I never really, thought about starting a YouTube. I have watched everybody from Mod to Fame to Living with Mozzie to Hemi Life, you know, some of the well-known names, all the way down to people like CK Raps and some of the smaller people. And I just decided, hey, one day I'm going to start recording and I'm going to actually post it this time and see what happens. And I actually went to a car meet. I started to record. I got super nervous and stopped, right? So I never even posted the video. And then I actually had somebody come up to me and was like, hey, man, you were recording. What's your YouTube? And I was like, I don't even have one yet. So finally went to my first car meet ever and recorded, posted the video, and I fell in love with it, man. Like, it was just like, it was a release for me. It gave me an outlet to show what goes on in not only my life, but what's going on with the car. And it, you know, helped me, you know, build relationships, man. What I've learned in a very short amount of time, man, it's not about the subscribers. It's more of the relationships, right? So I'll use my man Destroyer here as an example. First time I ever met him was at the Texas Motorplex. And I did not have a place to store my wheels, and I kind of panicked. And he was just like, hey, like, store with me, they'll be fine. It's perfect. And this is a random stranger, right? We just know each other because of the car we have. So it goes to show about the YouTube community and how fast you build with people. But that's really how I got into YouTube. I just had a friend tell me, hey, like, you're already recording, just post it. You don't know where it's going to go. And, you know, it's grown a little bit, you know, since I've started, about almost a year to the day. And on my channel, you guys, anything car related. All right. So my famous saying right now is anything 1320 related happens on that channel, you guys. So you're going to see drag racing. You're going to see car mods. You're going to see car meets. You're going to see reviews. I also have YouTubers come on my channel and I review their cars, or, you know, just viral cars in general as of right now. And I may expand it. I just got into a custom shop called Bosworth, where I will be learning how to rap and learning how to do all different things. So I may, you know, broaden my horizon with the channel, but right now it's everything car related, with a heavy emphasis on drag racing and car meets right now. And I travel all over the country right now. So that's about it when it comes to my channel, you guys.
Sweet, man. Heck yeah. And that's exciting, being able to learn a bunch of different stuff in the car world, because I'm all self-taught to this point, man. I grew up on a farm and we just had to learn how to fix it.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be cool to actually go have some actual training in the rap game, man. I've played around and did some graphics with actually Mr. Pro Jet Nitrous here. Him and I did some stripes on that Mustang that we're putting the new motor in. Yes, That's not my car, it's his. But yeah, we did a little bit of that, and whew, that will test your patience in a hurry.
Very quick.
And dude, check this out. E-Vapors, not only is he a member, he drops a $1.99 super chat. And if you guys know, you watch this at all, here's what happens with the super chat, man. Appreciate that, E-Vapors. Oh yeah. Man. Hey, you know, got to give him something for the money besides me just yapping.
That is true. That is true. That is true, man.
5 to the 10. What's up, man? Oh, and that's Lefty Two Guns. He's everywhere, man. That guy.
What's up, Lefty?
Everybody.
Yes, man. Yes.
Such a great dude. Oh yeah. Your Camaro was way worse. So, what's going on recently with your car? Do you have anything going on? What is there something we can look forward to?
Yeah. So I am actually releasing the car on the 30th. I'm not going to tell you what all is getting done, but just number one, look for a video on the 30th. That is this Friday. I'm going to be dropping it at 8 p.m. And then also you can tune into my Instagram as well. That's Toro_704. I'm going to be unveiling the new car. Now, I'm not really going to say it's a new car. It is the same 1320, but just with an entire new look, entire new setup. And I'm super excited for it. I actually checked on it today, and I was blown away with how much they got done in such a short time, and how, you know, detail oriented they are. Because if anybody knows me, I am OCD down to the T, you guys. So, but yeah, Friday, July 30th. Be on the lookout for that video.
Nice. Heck yeah, man. That's going to be super cool. I mean, your car was pretty damn awesome already, so I can't imagine what you did with that wrap. That's going to be freaking killer. So give me your impressions. Now, you had a car before your 1320, And what is the difference between that car and the 1320? Give them the story on that first car and then what you've learned so far in that 1320.
So I had a Dodge Challenger 5.7. All right. And it was my first Challenger that I had ever gotten. And I was like, oh, this is kind of fast, right? You know, the normal thing when people get into a Dodge and not understanding that I literally had the lowest, the lowest V8 per se, right? And I was riding around with a bunch of people, and I was like, man, I'm kind of slow. I want to build it. I want to do something to it. And I tried, everything from, shorty headers down to just, intakes, really, really small things. And then I actually set foot on a drag strip with it on an eighth of a mile drag strip. And I was like, no, this ain't really it. I actually didn't even go on the drag strip. I was in the staging lanes, and I just left. I was like, no, this ain't for me. Still fell in love with the car as a whole. And I went to trade it in, and this is the crazy part. I went for a Hellcat Charger, and I got there 7 minutes after the dealership opened. And Rails, if you're watching this, man, he can attest to it. I literally talked to him on a Sunday at a car meet. I said, hey, what do you like about the 392s? What do you think about this? I left right after that car meet, went to the dealership, and on the truck, there was a Challenger. And I was like, I want to see what that is. And they were like, oh, we'll get it off from the truck. Let's go look at this Hellcat. Well, apparently somebody was buying it. And so I went to the back, it got off the truck, and I saw it was a 1320. Now, mind you, I'm a huge Dodge person, so I already knew what it was from the beginning. And I was like, I have to have it. Like, I have to have it. Bought it same day. And when I tell you the difference between the Challenger that I had to this 1320 is like night and day. And now, mind you, I have driven Hellcats, Red Eyes, 392s. I've driven almost every Dodge that's out there. This is the most awake car that I think Dodge makes, you guys. Like, I can't even express it. The car just has something about it. I don't know what it is. But every time I get in it, there's not one time, right, that I don't smile and enjoy the car. And it actually helped me fall in love with drag racing, which is what we're probably going to talk about at some point, that story. But the difference was definitely night and day between the two, man. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. And I wanted to hear your version of it, because I had the exact same experience. I actually had two 5.7s before that. I had a 2010 and a 2016.
Yeah.
And I always wanted a 392 when they first came out. Always wanted something with a 392. And then I saw the unveiling of the 1320, and Leah Pritchett, the drag racer, did a huge burnout, pulls up and jumps out of this car and starts talking about it. And I was like, I got to go check that out. So they had Barrett Jackson Scottsdale. I went there and they had a 1320 there. So I sat in it and played around, looked at it, and was like, it was a forest green, which I was like, I'm not into that green, but just the features and what it is, I'm like, this isn't normal. Most people don't even know what the heck this is. I mean, if you didn't watch that little internet clip, you really don't even know what it is.
Yes.
I have people all the time going, is that the horsepower? Is it? I'm like,
yes, that's the biggest thing I get.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm driving that around just on the daily. Yes.
Yeah, and it gets 25 miles a gallon too. So
so
But yeah, it's funny because everybody who walks up to it goes, what kind of car is that? I mean, I know it's a Challenger, but what model is that? And you're like, it's a 1320. What does that mean? So you have to go in and you have to explain.
Yes.
Nonstop. I mean, it's crazy. And Scavenger knows what we're talking about. What's up, man?
Ted?
Appreciate you coming in. Little 1320 family reunion going on here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, even Silverback saying he had no clue what it was.
Yep.
And it's fun until, you pull up on the line and you get a good bite and that thing hooks. Then people really know who you are.
I was about to say, then it's a little fun. Then it is a little fun.
Oh, yeah. Car Mob, until he met me, he didn't even know what it was.
And it's crazy. I went to a dealership. I had like a little squeaking noise in my exhaust, and I went to a dealership, and the guy that was about to take the car was like, "What is a 1320?" I said, "Nope, give me the keys back." Nope, you're the keys.
Agreed.
You work for Dodge. Somebody else is gonna handle this. So it goes to show not only how rare the car is, but like how unknown the 1320 really is. But with that being said, it's one hell of a car, man. Like it's
Oh,
crazy.
dude, for sure. And that was what. Well, first of all, my kids said I couldn't be a YouTuber, so I had to prove them wrong. But once I got the car, I was looking online to try and find out. I mean, like when I first bought the car in 2019, it was one of the first ones.
Yep.
So I didn't even know that the car wouldn't really do anything until after 500 miles.
Yes.
So I had to, get on the forums and talk to all the people, just like I'm sure you have. There's a lot of good forums on Facebook with dudes who've done pretty much everything there is to do on those cars.
Yep.
So there's a lot of knowledge to gain from them. But no, it was cool. And then when you first, have you nailed the trans launch yet? Have you the trans brake launch?
Oh, all right, you guys. So I have not nailed it, and I actually raced a built Scat Pack at the local drag strip that I go to, and of course, it was the first time that I tried it against a built Scat Pack, and it happened so quickly. I actually came out of it because one wrong move, and I don't want to say it goes limp, but it just takes itself out, and it's pretty difficult to master. I'm getting better at it. I'm actually practicing more just on the road, like in my neighborhood, to try to get faster at it. I have not though, man. I'm waiting on that day where I can just pull up to the light stage, get it going, and then launch, because I want to see how much better that trans brake is versus just your idle or your foot brake, man. So I'm excited about it.
The biggest thing I found out is, until I did my first launch on the track, and it hooked so hard, and there's a picture where it started to pull the front end up, like it was going to pull the wheels off the ground, but it spun as the tires got up. It unloaded the rear suspension, and I spun. Mm-hmm. The thing I noticed after that, I'm driving home, and I drive it around the next day. The 2650 stall converter that comes in those cars didn't actually do anything until after I did that trans brake launch. Once I did that, it drives like a race car now. My wife is like, "What's wrong with your car? It's like it doesn't want to go." I'm like, "No, that's the stall converter."
Yes, I got
and you start feeling that as you're driving around, especially you drive another car, and you're like, "Wow, that's totally different." Even taking off from a light, you're like cruising, and all of a sudden you feel it, kick in.
Yeah. So I think I would say my first time, or maybe my second time after that, I noticed it because I got in what I consider my daily car, and I started driving, and I was like, there's got to be something wrong with my Challenger. So I actually kind of panicked for like a half a second, and like that's all I thought about all day at work. And I got home, and I'm looking on all these forums, and I'm like, all right, why is my car doing this? And it's crazy. I actually talked to I think his name is Boosted1320 on Instagram. Don't quote me on that. And he was like, "No, my man, that's you kind of breaking in the car a little bit. Like, it's perfectly fine, man. Like, you're good." So, like, I'm glad there's another person out there that kind of had like a similar experience, because, yeah, I panicked a little bit for sure.
Oh yeah, like dudes with wrenches is saying, "Unstuck the thunder."
Basically,
yeah. And it's
a good way to put
it, because I got 20,000 miles on mine right now, and it just feels like it keeps getting faster. Like daily driving, it's weird. It just feels faster every time I do anything. I don't know.
What's crazy is I learned from you. I watched your video, and there's another video out there on YouTube of the whole fuse pull, how to get ready for the drag strip, all that. So I actually tried that, and you'd be surprised how much more the car wakes up. And I'm pretty sure you know that because you've done it, right? I actually did it, and I definitely felt it. Maybe not numbers wise, but I felt the car, right? And that's what I'm big on. I want to feel the car. Numbers aren't as important to me because you said it best. You're racing against yourself, and that's really what has helped me get better at it over the time period. Is not really worrying about what's to the left of me, because 9 times out of 10, I'm racing someone that's going to beat me, right? And that's just kind of the drag strip that I'm at. But man, like learning that and understanding that has like helped like tremendously. So like you guys got to understand, it's a real deal when it comes to these cars.
Oh yeah. It takes a long time to figure out everything there is, not only to drag racing but racing a 1320, because dude, it's rubbing your head.
Yeah, I'm about to say
when you're doing all those things. The first time I went there, I got so frustrated. I was so mad. I left really, really mad because there's so many toys on there that you almost panic because you're trying to do so much stuff instead of just calming down and racing.
Yep.
I tried using the line lock, couldn't get it to work. I've only got it to work one time out of probably 25 times I've gone to the drag strip with that car. One time I got it to hook and not limp out.
Yep.
So I stopped using that altogether. I foot brake burnout.
Yep. Same.
Yeah. Start
Same.
first gear, pop second, roll out a second. Good to go. Usually is the perfect amount. And Project Nitrous has a point here. Mickey Thompson ET Street R. That is the tire. That is the best tire that you can drive to the track with and still hook and go.
Yeah, that is exactly what I use.
Way too much money, man. Way too much money on other tires, and it don't work.
Yeah, that is exactly what I use.
Now he's saying a 275 4017. I would go with the 17-inch wheel, but I would go up to like a 305.
Yeah, I run a 305 4017.
Yep.
305.
Yeah, E-Vapors brings a point too. He's still trying to get that Pro Tree, man.
Listen, bro, I'm still working on the Z-Max and trying to figure out the event and what event is actually public. So I'm still working on that, my man. I know you need a supercharger, obviously, in that Mooresville area. There's not one really close, but we got to get it done. I even told Rike, all right, that I need him to come out and video it. If you guys don't know who Rike is, man, you need to check him out as well, man, because he does some crazy drag racing content as well. But yeah, so me and E-Vapors, we're gonna get it done soon. I'm hoping before it gets too cold. So we're gonna see if this happens or not, man.
Nice. Well, and the cooler it gets, I'll tell you right now, the DA makes or breaks these 1320s. Seriously. Okay. Put the little app on your phone and check the DA every time you're racing. When you do a run down the track and it feels like a good one, write down what the DA is on your slip, because then you'll know what your car runs per that DA if you hook. Dude, check this out. Rob Wilson, this is Black Battle Cat. What's up, dude? Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming in. Hell yes.
That's crazy. Okay.
Let's see. Scavenger 1320. That's the tire I got. Yes. Yep. Well, he ran that 11.3 when we were out there too. So
that man, right? He's a bad man. That's a bad man.
He races just a little bit.
That's a bad man right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, it's funny because when I went out there, I didn't do anything right. I had a full tank of gas. I had everything in my car. I had luggage in the trunk, and I ran. What was it, 11.9 or 11.8, something like that?
I was not prepared in Texas at all. It happened. Everything happened so fast, quickly. I had luggage in my car too. I had a little over half a tank because I had to drive there. And then everything, the lights happened so quick. The burnouts happened so quick. Everybody was watching. I'm on camera and I panicked, man. I was just, all right, I'm just going to go. I'm going to get out of here, man.
But luckily, that was stress with all those people, man. I was worried not only during the burnout, because everybody was, inches from my window.
Yep.
During the burnout, I'm like, I got to make sure I keep this car straight or somebody's getting a foot taken out, you know?
Yep. Yeah. That's a bad way to go viral nowadays, I tell you.
Yeah, I don't want that. No, I don't want that at all. Scavenger, no, I've not seen the ZL1 race yet.
You got to check it out.
I saw it pop up. I've been crazy busy doing all kinds of sort of everything with those covers and all that. So, no, I haven't had a chance to check that out.
I'll tell you a secret. If he would have left or had his reaction time at 0.300 instead of the 0.369, he would have beat that ZL1. So that's how close the race was. I won't tell you everything, but that's how close the race was, man.
Definitely got to go check that out. Rob Wilson says, we're about to make your product sell like candy out here in Dallas. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Wow. That's huge. That is huge. That is my job right now. Between YouTube and that's what I got going on, man. I appreciate all the support for that. That's absolutely huge. For anyone listening to the jargon density altitude, yes, dude.
Oh, sorry, you guys. Yeah, that's what it means.
Yes, density altitude. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting used to just DA. DA. Yeah. Let's see. Project Nitrous. It's all in the setup. People should check out racing class called Fast. Those guys are running 9s on G70 tires like polyglass stuff from the 60s. Those tires are 8.5 inches wide. And he's dead right about that.
Yeah, that is true, though.
Suspension setup is everything to getting traction because, as you know, spinning ain't winning. In these
Yes.
cars, if it even chirps the tires, it'll drop your time.
Mm-hmm.
I've had that. Even I had it hit second gear and go burp, and it was slower than my last run where it didn't. It is really, really, yeah, it's crazy. And it's not just this car; it's all cars. But
Yeah.
wow, man, yeah, I want to see. That's the thing about our car, though. You don't really have to touch the suspension.
Not a thing.
That
Not a thing.
it's
And I
all
wish
done. It's got the Demon suspension built into it.
so. I had a conversation with a couple of like your normal quote unquote scat pack owners, etc. When I was at the track, and they weren't understanding why I was beating them and understanding how I was hooking, and everybody asked questions about the car, and I was like, look, man, I'm gonna be totally honest. You have no idea how much a suspension setup can make or break you, and the scat pack is really not set up the way the 1320 is, and that's the difference. It's the same motor. Don't get me wrong; they're both a 392 motor. I just think we have a little bit more oomph behind it, and the setup is everything. And so it makes a lot of people look into understanding cars more because everybody's like, oh, it's a 392 versus 392, and trust me, I've had a lot of people talk all types of junk to me at the track saying, oh, well, I got a scat pack. We're the same motor. That means we're the same speed, all this other stuff. And next thing you know, they're in my rear view window,
Oh, yeah.
right? And then I had to kind of explain to them that, bro, like it's not even the motor. It's way more to the car than that. So
Yeah, and that's something people don't understand too is the drag button that we have in there. Instead of just having a super track pack button, the drag button, when you push that button, it actually tunes the transmission and tunes the motor.
yep.
So if you watch your shift points, if you leave it, and tell me you've done it, everybody has done it. You forgot to hit fucking drag button.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you take out, you run like a 13 or something. You're like, what the hell is wrong with? Oh shit, I forgot to put it in drag mode. So drag mode really makes a big difference.
Yep. And it is kind of crazy because obviously you have to turn off traction, etc. When you do your burnout and all that good stuff, man. At least for me and how I do it. But I'll do all that, and if a whole bunch is going on, I'll forget to hit the drag button, like all of that, and I'll go look at my time. I'm like, what did I just do? Like, what is going on? And then I'll look down, and I won't see any drag in my cluster or anything like that. I'm like, oh, well, there you go. Like that's the issue. So it makes a difference.
Oh, makes quite the difference. Boosted Hemi, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. Heck yeah. And Scavenger's right. Lots of people don't know anything about chassis tuning. They know nothing about it. And the more you get into drag racing, the more detail you'll start seeing. And I learned 99% besides pushing the gas pedal and kind of how the light works from this guy right here, Mr. Projet Nitrous. He has raced. He's been sponsored. He's done everything. He has taught me there's little bitty things that you can do just when you pull up to the light that will make your time difference. I mean, there are so many minute details about drag racing that unless you talk to somebody who's done it a long time, you're not getting that information.
Yep.
So, yeah, pick absolutely everybody's brain as much as you can. Hey, we're almost at the half-hour mark here. You want to hang out for the Car Guy Corner and check out some news and all that noise?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Sweet. Oh, I thought I was going to set up my other – I have another commercial for my product. That guy got me all thinking about it, and I forgot to actually load it in here. But all right, hey, let's go ahead and jump into that Car Guy Corner. This is the Car Guy Corner. A lot of people come here just to freaking watch this because it's so stupid and silly. I'm checking out the comments here before we jump into that. Let's see. I need to ride in that car. I need to check it out. Dude, definitely ride in it. I want somebody to ride in a Scat Pack and then ride in a 1320 because you will notice a difference. Also, the street, not the strip setup. Oh, dude, the street is a whole different world. I know you raced on the street, and it's a different world. Let's see. Most of the time, the race is 1 in 60 foot. Dude,
that right
rails,
there.
Yes, 100%. Of course, that's probably Jen. It wasn't even Rails that's saying that, but no, dude, that's 100% true. All right, let me pull up the first one here. I forgot to set this up before. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. And these go all over the place, so just bear with me on this. Son, one day you'll be a man. Dad, I'm 32, but the AutoZone guy had to change your wiper blades.
Okay. So I got a short story then. So we're going to go there. So my mom had a Mercedes, and now I've worked on cars ever since my dad made me hold the flashlight, and everybody who's in this channel at some point has had to do that. Hold the flashlight for your dad to do whatever job he's doing on the engine, right? And my mom had a Mercedes, and she needed her wiper blades changed. All right, I said, man, I can do that. I've done that plenty of times. It took me an hour, and I did not want to go to my dad and say, hey, I need help for some wiper blades. All right. Couldn't figure it out. I finally went to him. My dad walked out there, 30 seconds, no more than that, had the wiper blades changed, right? And ever since then, all right, I will not go to AutoZone for any type of wiper blades because what you guys don't know, I was trying to change it in the AutoZone parking lot, and that's what took me an hour, you guys. So like this resonates with me very, very much. So if I'm not a man yet, that's on me. I'm close to 32.
Sorry.
But
Here I go poking you. I used to be the guy at AutoZone who'd go out and change the wipers.
listen, man, it was a struggle, and I don't even know. It's a Mercedes, and that's what I blame it on. But that's a good one. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good one.
That's how you learn.
Yes, for sure.
That's exactly how you learn, man. Let's see here. When you're poor as hell but need motor mounts.
So first of all, those are wrenches.
They laid some dimes on it though. They did a good job welding.
And the fact that they welded it. I'm trusting it. I'm trusting it just a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm trusting it just a little bit.
Before they did this,
couple of shots and then we're good to go.
That's probably what happened. They were playing around and
maybe a few more drinks. Who knows?
Oh yeah,
who knows?
Still, I think that might be farm equipment or something. It don't look really like a normal motor.
Hey, you gotta make it work.
Customer, can you give me a quote? Don't judge a book by its cover. Customer, I meant for the car. Oh, sorry. Autobots, roll out.
That's a good one. I like that one. I may have to
funny.
use that one. That's funny.
Man it then.
All right.
That's a good one.
Oh, yep. And by the way, e-vapors.
Hey, this
Tesla
one's
ready,
for you,
buddy.
bro. This
Get
one's
your
for
Tesla
you.
ready, because when Mopar unleashes that, you're going to be like, Tesla who? He's going to jump right over. God said after seeing Dodge start going to electric cars, Noah, get the boat ready.
Get it ready. Man, e-vapors, if you're watching, man, if I ever get my hands on an electric Dodge, we may as well just make our own racing page together, and every Saturday we're going at it. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. Dudes with wrenches. Those Chinese unit wrenches are hard to weld.
Got a little L.
All right, let's keep moving along here. Modern engineering at its finest. With its incredibly flexible seating, the all-new accordion is a marvel of modern innovation.
So, first of all, it reminds me of the buses in New York that have the little space so they can turn the corners.
Yes, it does.
But I don't know why, but that's what it makes me think of. But I also need to know where you find these, because these are good. I'm not gonna lie. These are good. I can't lie. These are good.
I go all over the place to find
That
it.
doesn't make sense.
Yes, I know. It doesn't make any sense. Dan IT guy is back in the building. What's up, man? You want to pop up here and laugh with us? Bob your head if you want to go. Yeah, yeah. Okay, he's ready.
Yeah, what's going on, Dan?
Oh, let me unmute you. There you go.
There we go. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? How we doing?
Good, doing good.
All right.
Trying to sell his house and going a little crazy right now, but I think he's
A little crazy.
doing all right.
Yeah, it's moving company said they had a truck for us they're supposed to be here today and tomorrow picking our stuff up, and they're not here, and they quit calling me. So
Yeah,
life is good.
Yeah.
No. When you spend that kind of money to move, no. That's okay, because you know what? When they get there, just walk up.
Well, that might happen. That might happen.
That needs to happen. That needs to happen.
Oh man.
Yeah. When you're gonna stop?
Brutal.
When are you gonna stop obsessing over cars and just be a normal person? At the corner of never
and ever. I promise you, I will be 60 in a fast car. It does not matter. I'll be 70, 80.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have a fast car.
Oh yeah. I'll always be playing with people.
Yes.
Get out.
Oh God. This I made. Oh, I'm glad I don't have something in my mouth right now. I about spit when I saw it. Silver dildo.
What?
That's
Silverado.
Chevy. That's Chevy people for you right there, you guys. That is Chevy all the way.
Oh.
First
Chevy,
things first. Where's your shit at?
Oh, dude. Okay. I'm just saying, this happens from time to time. When a girl finally decides to tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
I
There's
feel
lights.
this one.
I don't even know if there's
deep
lights. I mean, there's like made up lights and shit on there.
Yeah, I've never seen some of
throwing
those.
weed on the dash, right? Your weed lights on. That's the
Got some
problem.
little Christmas trees going on.
I feel this one deep.
Oof. Yeah. Now that's usually, you don't drive the car for a long time. You hop in, you're like, what the hell?
Yep. I know that feeling.
All right. So who else has this in the chat? Come on. And I know I'm going too fast. Let me catch up with the chat here. I know there's some people. Oh, dude. Check this out. One Low 50 just became a member. Dude, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Heck yeah. That makes
That's
the world
big
go
time.
round, dude.
Yes, sir. That's big time.
That's great, man. Let me catch up with these comments here. Sorry, guys. Big Block 402, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see here. Car Mob gets it, man. Like you were saying about being old, life's too short to drive boring cars. Hell to the yes, man.
Yes.
Silverback was like, oh my God, it's a Christmas tree. One Low 50 says, I've dated a girl with more dash lights on than that.
You got yourself a project, my friend.
Yeah. The stance on that lawnmower. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man.
I'll take the turbo off of it.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know where that went. I don't know what happened. Still, you would have grass shooting over the wall into your neighbor's pool with that.
Exactly. I was about to say exactly.
Rooster tailing grass isn't blowing.
How fast can you cut the yard?
Oh, I think that'll get it done.
It don't just mulch it; it breaks it down into molecules.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I have almost that exact mower. I just need the turbo.
Yes,
but I'm gonna have to go
turbo.
with one of those little ones. Of course, I don't have all that much grass, so I could probably just. Oh, dude, this I had to read it like 3 times to really understand it. Okay, so the bus that takes you from the terminal. This is on the bus, and part of the sticker fell off. A car powered on free-range chickens and designed by a team of hand-picked potatoes, experienced driving on mushrooms and coke.
Don't try this at home, kids. We're not
Woody! Yes, Woody. Experience driving on a mushroom? No, I'm good.
Nah.
All right, so I'm not sure what happened here. It looks like you may have either that flew out of somebody else's car, or you just exploded your transmission and it flew out the top.
I do not want any problem he has.
No. So,
Zero.
so it looks like it doesn't have the heater core hooked up right here. That's hanging in the breeze. So, wow. Yeah.
I just got to go home after that. I just got to go home after that.
Yeah. So the guy who lost that part's probably
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Yeah, that's a serious clutch wheel right there.
Yeah. Your clutch plate isn't, I don't know, any part of your life anymore.
Right?
Why do you care so much when a kid smiles at your car? Because I was once a kid. Dude.
That's right.
Oh, yes. I will tell you right now, that has more of an impression on kids, especially because if you see a kid outside, that's impressive right now. Everybody's on their phone.
That by itself.
Playing games. If you see them outside, give them a reason to get out and wrench. Get them out in that garage.
1,000%.
Project Nitrous. That's why they invented scatter shields. Hell yes, dude. He might have an issue. Probably.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
I know a guy that happened to. Ooh, that's. Hopefully you weren't standing next to it.
I'm about to say, oh yeah. Hopefully you weren't around it.
That did look like Old Heavy. It looked just like Old Heavy. What's his name? 405. Big.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wow, not Big Chief.
No.
JJ DeBow.
JJ.
That's
there you
who
go.
it is. Sorry, man.
JJ.
Parallel
Tip of the
parking.
hat to JJ.
Nailed it. Now that's actually parallel.
There you go. See, that's parallel parking. That's what I'm
Don't
talking
act like you're not impressed.
I'm extremely impressed with
about.
Bitch can't do that twice. That's the
No.
real question.
What? You're just going off now. That license plate sounds like one hell of a good date. BJ69 KFC.
Hey,
What's wrong with having a in my mouth?
What?
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with
What's
that.
wrong with having a in my mouth?
That's weird.
Get out.
What? Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a hell of a good time. But if you look, that scooter needs some help.
Yes.
He's leaning forward to try and.
Just to go.
Get it to go.
That's funny.
Oh, no.
Smell it then.
All right.
No, I ain't smelling that. Sorry. Not happening. Oh, dude. Dude. When you can't figure out why the sandwich maker feature stopped working.
Right?
I can feel it. When my wife gets back, she always takes the kids and heads out when we do this, so it's not so noisy. When she gets back, it's that's what's happening for this one.
I am not pulling that card anytime.
No. Still check it out. He's got the little connector like hooked up.
That's funny.
Dude, no. That's
Shut your pipe hole!
yeah, I will. I'll move on. I don't know who put this in, but put down the spinach. How tight should the oil plug be? Asking for a friend.
Oh my God.
When Righty
Yeah.
turns to Lucy.
You're right. Sudden Lucy is no good.
Never.
No. Oh, TK's Garage, what's up? Can't hear anything, but need to come through and support. Appreciate you coming in, TK. Thanks, man. At a loud club with the wife doing TK things. Oh, well, hey, just have fun doing that. Make sure you sell another car.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
a video where he came out of a bar and sold the car he was driving to the club.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the kind of guy. Let's see. All right, everybody's saying hi. Yeah, Projet says slightly less tight. Probably, yeah. The plug's
Good job.
tight. Good job. Yeah, it's still tight. This is perfect. One less ugga-dugga. Yeah.
Yep.
And by the way, who's using the freaking air tools on the freaking oil plug? Sorry, that reminded me.
Knock. Who's there? Shh.
I'm in a Walmart parking lot watching a woman who can't remember where she parked. Every time she holds her remote in the air, I honk my horn.
This is something I would do 1,000%.
Right?
Like, if I ever caught anybody, I'm playing all day.
That
I'm
would
doing
be
that
too
for
fun.
sure. Yes. Hell yes.
For sure.
TK saying he may sell his BMW at the club.
Hey,
Hey, after it did that overheating stuff, yeah, I understand, man. I understand. All right, who would drive it? Drop it in the comments. Who's going
I
to be
think
driving?
I have driven one like that.
I think we used to make stuff a lot like that when we lived on the farm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
hey, if it works, it works.
That's right.
It does.
Get out.
That's probably what people would say try to drive that thing. The sad part is she came on the bus. That's funny. Brian's going, without a doubt.
Yep.
All right, here, Chevy fans. For sale, Chevy with big block. Yeah, that's a freaking huge block. That is a massive dude. It was what, Impala? Judging by the taillights?
Looks like it.
All they gonna do is cam it.
I need the Bugs Bunny sound for that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw this and I'm like, everyone needs more cowbell.
I wish.
Need more cowbell? Got you. 1, 2, 3, 4 superchargers stacked.
We can do that.
Big Block said it was a faux 50 faux. Dudes with wrenches said it was a 71-ish. I think it was 71 smish.
Yes.
A little smished. All right. Hey, man, check this out. Redneck car repair. A door is a door no matter what.
No matter what.
There you go. Go on down to Lowe's and pick you up a couple of them there doors and put them on the side.
Yeah, that's
She's good at new.
Oh, there was one more. Let me add that one. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Oh, I had that. Dang, I forgot a couple of them. Yeah, I don't know. His wife's probably mad, though, because she has to poop with the door open now.
True that.
Dang you, Richard. I told you not to take the damn door off the toilet. Oh, well, I'll quit looking for that one and keep going here.
Hey, we're gonna do it, you know?
Yeah, he said.
Hey.
All right, here we go. Everybody in the chat, this is for you and Toro as well. If you could own any famous car from a movie, which would it be?
All right, you guys. It was an older one, but after I saw Fast 9 and I saw his Charger, it took the cake for me, man. I used to want a 72 or 73 Cuda, and I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was burnt orange, had black stripes. But now that Charger from Fast 9 definitely takes it for me. The engine in the back, man, that's a big thing.
That one's freaking legit. Me, I have to go with the 71 Cuda from Phantasm.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That one, when I first saw that as a kid, it was over. Bullet's a good one. 615 Customs. Oh, yeah. Bullet's a hell of a one. Thunderbird from The Crow. Oh, that was badass, dude. I loved The Crow. I watched that 50 times at least. Oh, I knew American Graffiti was coming in this. If you're a car guy, you have to watch American Graffiti.
There it is.
58 Impala from American Graffiti. Brian likes the 55 Chevy from Two Lane Blacktop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dom's Charger, heck yeah. Scavengers like DeLorean from Back to the Future. Go back in time and make some sports bets and buy anything you want after that.
There you
Smart, man.
go.
That's probably the smartest answer in the chat. Just don't run into Biff. All right, so that was. Let me pull it up here real quick. A little slow tonight. That was the Car Guy Corner. Magnum PI. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Anything from that show. I actually liked Fall Guy, too. That square body Chevy from Fall Guy was pretty
Yeah, that was sweet.
sweet. If I was going with a truck.
What was the one with Chuck Norris where he had the supercharged Ram Charger?
Oh, yeah.
That thing was
I don't-
badass.
Yeah, that one was
Wa-
pretty freaking
I don't
sweet.
remember. Walking Tall, or I don't know, one of those.
Oh, the 57 Chevy from Hollywood Nights.
There you go.
Hell yes, dude. Another classic movie if you haven't seen it. Hollywood Nights, must-see TV. Ooh, the judge from Dazed and Confused.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
That thing was
yes.
tight.
Let's go smoke a
Hell,
joint.
I'd even take the
Beyond mine.
Chevelle.
Oh, that Chevelle, dude.
That
Heck
Chevelle
yeah.
was pretty badass.
Heck yeah. The Viper from Viper.
There you go.
Yeah, hell yeah. Sweet. Well, hey, guys, we are running right up close to the hour mark here. Dude, I appreciate you coming in, Toro 704. Great getting to have a chance to actually talk to you about drag racing and some of that. As we go forward, I'd love to have you on again as you keep learning more and modding your car. And everybody, if you've not done it, go over to his channel, and I'll show you how to do it. Here's what you do on the subscribe button. Right, like that. Okay,
That
if
part.
you don't, he's going to do this to you. He's going to chuck you right out the ring.
They know it, you guys. They know it.
Anyway, dude, no, I appreciate you so much for coming on here. I'm going to pull you center stage. Tell us a little bit about what you got coming up here. I know you're part of something that's big with a lot of big YouTubers. I don't know if you can divulge much, but
I
give
can get the
yourself
details.
a little shout out here towards the end, and we'll wrap things up, man.
All right, you guys. So in November, all right, I don't know the dates off the top of my head right now. We are having a YouTubers conference. Now, when I say we, Mod Fame, Stunner Reese, Demonology, and there are some keynote speakers. All right, I actually have been told not to tell who the keynote speakers are yet. I cannot release them. I know who they are. We got some huge YouTubers coming to this event. And this event is to help you grow your YouTube. So you're going to be in a conference. You'll go into breakout sessions with a lot of these YouTubers. You'll be able to collab one-on-one with these YouTubers. They're basically going to break down everything from analytics down to how to grow the channel, how to collab properly, and how to build relationships through actual YouTube. And it's also going to be a huge car show, couple parties, and it's going to be a good time, you guys. And of course, it's held by the main three right now in the car world: Mod Fame, Stunner Reese, and Demonology, man. So those are three guys that, man, definitely I look up to, and they allowed me to be a part of, their promo, the actual event itself. And I'm looking forward to working with them more often, as we continue to do the events.
Sweet. Yeah, they're going to be dropping some gems at that thing, man.
Yes.
Just act like a sponge when you are around them guys and learn everything you can. And the thing is that's cool, they're still not to the point where must have got really windy. I just heard my door shaking. They're not to the point where they're untouchable. They'll speak to you.
Yep.
That was the coolest thing in Texas is I talk to everybody.
Yep.
They'll sit there and hang out with you. They're super, super cool. So no, there's a lot of gems going to be there. People want to get some serious knowledge. That's going to be a huge event, man. And
Huge,
congrats
yes.
on being part of that, dude. That's
I appreciate
huge.
it, man. I appreciate it.
Super
Appreciate
huge,
it.
man. So, well, hey, man, I think we're going to wrap this thing up. You have anything else for everybody?
All right, you guys, if you're watching this and you're new to YouTube, the biggest lesson I have learned so far Do not worry about the subscribers. Worry about the relationships you make with the people you meet. That will take you way further than how many subscribers you have. So definitely take that into consideration and take that as an advice, man, because I am a new YouTuber, and that is the biggest lesson I have learned so far, man. And I appreciate Destroyer1320 for letting me come on his crazy good podcast and allowing me an hour of his time, and that's huge.
No, man. We're blessed to be able to have you on, and then it's cool to watch you grow as you keep going, and all of us grow together. As I said, as you start heading up that ladder, grab somebody's hand and keep pulling them up, because you never know, they could shoot right past you and go to the moon. So, yeah, it's good, really good advice. Just do it for you and have fun, man. Just have fun with it. If you're not having fun doing it, don't do it. And if you're trying to get a paycheck out of it, this is not the place for you, because the paycheck don't come. This is a platform to network and just have some fun with your friends, man. I mean, week after week, we got so many great people coming in here and supporting. We get random new people. It's just, it's really cool. And it's, that's the rewarding part for me, for sure.
For sure.
So, hey guys, we're going to go ahead and sign it off with that, man. Appreciate you coming in. Until next time, guys,